Hey everyone, coming at you from Japan. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take a look at some of the more interesting uniforms I have. Sometimes when I play airsoft, some players would come up to me and ask me questions like where did I get them, how much it costs. Because in Japan, a lot of players use Multicam or Marpat. Even recently, even Woodland is kind of making a comeback. But yeah, today we're just going to take a look at some of the more unique patterns of uniforms. The first one we're going to look at is the M90 Splinter uniform from Sweden. The jacket is the M90L or light, which is used for summer use or indoor use. So it's a little bit thinner than the regular M90 jacket, but the material is a bit thick as it is, so I wouldn't really recommend wearing it during the summertime. It's definitely hotter than wearing a ripstop uniform, but it's pretty comfortable. I got this in the sizes from 165 to 175 centimeters and 70 to 80 kilograms, which means it's a little bit big on me. It's a little bit loose, but yeah, it's the right length. It actually fits pretty good. The pants is for the same height, but for 60 to 70 kilograms. So it does, the trousers actually fits a lot better than the jacket, but it's also made out of the same thick material. What's cool is that on the bottom here, it actually has a zipper, so you can, it's easy to put this over your boots, and it's more reinforced on the bottom here, so it definitely will not rip or will not take that much damage. The trousers have these big zippers, which are pretty easy to get to, but I'm a little bit worried that it might break easily, but I haven't had this uniform that long, so so far it's been holding up pretty good. As you can see here, I was rolling around the dirt a lot, and even if you wash it, it's kind of hard to get it out because the material is kind of it's not a regular like ripstop material. Yeah, I've used it a couple of times out in the field, and it actually does work very well in the woodland environments, like in the forest. The greens and even the light greens blend in very well with the trees and the bushes. So it doesn't really look like it would blend in well in the forest, but actually it does a pretty decent job. Moving on to another woodland pattern. This is the M84 Flecktarn Camouflage from Denmark. It looks very similar to the Flecktarn pattern from Germany, but it only comes in 3 colors, dark green, light green, and black. As you can see, it comes in the size of 7. I'm pretty sure this is a medium regular size if you compare it to American uniforms. And the trousers are a little bit smaller. I don't know, it says 5.2. I don't know what size that is, but I know that the length is good, but the waist is a little bit tight on me. So maybe it's more of a short, long size if you compare it to American uniforms. This is definitely made out of a thicker material. It says it's made out of 65% polyester and 35% cotton. So definitely recommended for use in the fall and in the winter seasons. It has a lot of pockets, that's yeah, uses buttons, so no Velcro on this jacket uniform, and it has a it has the flag from Denmark. But yeah, I use this to play airsoft, and it is just as effective as regular Flecktarn. Maybe even more so in woodland environments. Like when I was using this uniform to do some sniping, the other players had trouble finding me, and I could you know, pick them off pretty easily. But yeah, it's pretty comfortable to wear. It's almost like a kind of like a rain jacket material. So definitely, I wouldn't recommend wearing it in the hotter seasons. But if you want to blend in well with the environment, you know, this is a good camouflage to use. The last uniform we're looking at is a very exotic one. This is from the country of Tajikistan, and as you can see, it's been heavily influenced by the Russian Berezka camouflage. I got this uniform pretty cheap, the whole set for 5,000 yen, and it's pretty decent. I have no idea what material it's made out of. It's definitely not ripstop. This is more of a thinner material, which would be good for the summer months. This uniform came with the patches on the shoulder and in the middle right here. This uniform is a lighter green color than the regular Russian Berezka camouflage, but it's pretty comfortable to wear. I have no idea what size it is. It just says 50 on the tag here. And I think the trousers just says maybe number 1. I would have to say that it fits me pretty snug, so it's probably an American sized small regular. But yeah, in the hotter months, it's pretty comfortable to wear. The material is kind of slippery material, so even if you wash it a lot, it's a little bit hard to get the stains out, as you can see. But yeah, even in the heavily forested areas, I used this uniform, and other players had a hard time spotting me. So I think it's pretty effective. But you can definitely see that it was influenced by the Russian camouflage design. Thanks for watching this video on my uniform collection. I plan on getting some more camouflage patterns in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching, and on to the next one.